Good afternoon, everyone. Philip from Blackburn Markets here. Hope you guys are doing well. Pretty exciting week in the market. I found quite a nice few patterns, a lot of opportunity this week. You can see I'm pretty excited. I'm pretty riled up about this. Everyone here on the research team has been going crazy. So I mean, like I said, it's a lot of good patterns, a lot of good opportunities, a lot of good trades. I've got a couple of charts I want to show you guys just so you can see what we're looking at. Hopefully you can catch some of these patterns as well and make some good profits. So it's a bit of a market update, so we'll dive straight into it, and hopefully we can catch all these good trades together. So the first one we're looking at is a Swiss franc JPY. So we got it here on the daily bar chart, so you can see it's formed this very good looking pendant. You can see to the downside, so I'm looking for a potential trade to the downside eventually on the long term. But for now being, we can go to the 30-minute chart. You can see, just if you're a bit impatient and you want to get into the market, we can see there's a good looking pattern forming over here as well. So I'll quickly get rid of this trend line for you and then show you as well. So what I've picked up here is sort of a flat top triangle moving down with this trend line over here. So this, flat top triangle. So potential trades to the upside, like we said. If you can look here on the daily, we can trade inside of this pattern as well. So I mean, the way we've drawn it, the way we draw it over here, you can see we can sort of trade inside of this pattern, inside of this consolidation, while we wait for the major breakout. So just keep an eye on it. I mean, it could break out here now, as it is already on that pattern over here. So it could still break to the downside, but I mean, if it breaks to the top side, we can look for a potential quick trade in there as well, for a move to the top side. So, and then moving on to the Bitcoin. So Bitcoin has done a bit of a sort of sort of gone away from what I was looking at, but I mean, it is still following the pattern. So you can see it has come back to this support level that we've had here from the previous head and shoulders. The labeling, the Elliott wave labeling I put into it is still sort of valid. I will just need to move this down here. So it has opened up with this massive gap over here, coming to the downside. Sorry about all the notifications. As you can see, everyone's pretty excited. So what you can see here is coming down. It's hit this support level, which was a resistance level around these areas over here, and moving up. So it hasn't, for the Elliott wave fanatics out there as well, it hasn't actually broken a rule. So I'm talking a bit fast. I'll try and slow down for you guys. I'm just really excited about the charts we're looking at this week. So you can see it has come down to the support level, didn't break, that didn't come into the territory of wave one. So it is technically still valid. I'll just keep an eye on this one. So like I said, it has hit this strong support here on $6,818, and then hopefully continuing up, or could even come down. If it does break down, we'll have to relabel this maybe an ABC structure, and could potentially continue down from this downtrend that we had over here. Keeping in mind that the levels we were looking at, we had a support level looking here at $5,765. So I mean, if it does break down, we could look for potential levels here. Or also we can use the shoulders as well from our head and shoulders pattern, which was left shoulder over here, right shoulder over here, as a potential support level as well. Moving on to the euro pound. There it is. You can see it. Okay, so we had a sort of a double top here. It has sort of gone past it. The candle is busy forming to go past this double top, but I mean, it can still retrace and make a valid pattern. So like I said, if you're a bit more, like I said in my previous videos, if you want to be a bit more aggressive, you can potentially take these trades as the candle is moving past that double top level, or you can wait for it to close if you want to be a bit more conservative, and just keeping in mind what happens if the candle closes. You can see here on the daily time frame, we do have a resistance level here, hitting previous resistances. Move it a bit further down, so it includes that as well. So I mean, we can still include these, and there's a lot of strong resistance here, 0.89577 for potential. So it could still give us that potential move to the downside. You can see here on the offering resistance as well previously. Moving on to our euro US dollar. Where is it? There we go. So you can see this euro US dollar has sort of made a flat bottom triangle, sort of started moving to the upside. So I'm looking, could potentially go either way, but I mean, there is a slight bias as to the top side, because if you look here on the weekly, you can see it is sort of making a It could still potentially make that head and shoulders pattern that we were looking at in some of the previous videos. You can see coming to our left shoulder, moving up to the head, and moving down to the neckline again. And so what we're looking for, it could be a potential move to that previous left shoulder over here, which was on 1.20894, or if you use the base of that candle, the close of that green candle, which is 1.20324. So that could be a potential target area as well. But I mean, if it does break down to the downside because of this flat top bottom triangle as well, still a valid trade to the bottom side. So lots of opportunity both to the top and to the bottom side for all the pairs we're looking at. So the next one is the pound Aussie dollar. There it is. As you can see, this is it's quite similar to the previous one we were looking at, which is the euro US dollar. You can see it is sort of making the similar sort of pattern. And then, moving back, we can see it's sort of made a double bottom. Here it is, the candle is moving towards that level, which is 1.73934. This is on the daily bar chart, so we're looking, so whenever that closes, we'll see for potential trades to the top of the bottom side. If it does close beyond that, just keep in mind, if you do take a short trade, that we have a support level here at 1.7429 as well, for potential take profits levels. And then moving on to the weekly, you can see it has already broken past that the line. I'll just use a trend line to draw that for you quickly, so you can see it has broken past it. So it is, and also having a strong downtrend as well. So could see a potential strong move to the downside. Obviously waiting, keeping in mind that level over there, and also a couple of stops along the way as well. So you can see here. Moving on to our Bitcoin. Sorry, not the Bitcoin, so the pound Canadian dollar. So you can see here, so I'll just quickly remove all this for you. So you can see on the daily, we have got this support level over here. You can see here, so it is it has a strong support level over here, offering previous areas of sort of consolidation. As you can see, a support offering there, just a bit of, there's a resistance over here, bit of consolidation, another resistance level over here as well. So just keep in mind if that does break through. If we move over to the weekly, we look for, if it does break past its support level, we can look for a potential move further down. I'll quickly show you. So I'll use the Fibonacci's in here just to show you guys for potential moves that we could look for as well. So you can see here, coming down to 100. This could be the potential area for a move as well. So you can see if it does come down to this 100% mark, you can see here. So that is a target we're potentially looking for if it does break past this support level. Also offering, you can see it has offered previous support there as well, and some resistance areas as well. Also in between with that gap back in September 2016, you can see that 100 level is also coming through that gap as well. And then moving on to our last one, which is the pound Japanese yen. So you can see here on the daily, you can see it has broken past this. We've got actually some of our biggest clients have taken this trade as well, moving short for this pound Japanese yen. They've stacked in some quite good profits. Some of them are still holding as well. So I've analyzed them specifically for you guys as well, for our big clients. If you are watching our videos, you can see it is blown past that sort of a trend line as well on the daily time frame. So it's a good indication for a further downtrend. Also moving on to the weekly, you can see it has gone past this pendant, and also this pendant line has also offered a resistance area as well a couple of times. So you can see it has gone past it, closing with that big bearish candle, moving up, retracing, heading on that mark again, coming down, forming that first level. Let me just quickly take a snippet of this so I can sort of draw for you guys what I'm looking at. I have actually, I'm pretty sure I've posted this one on Twitter, so if you guys want to have a look at that as well on my Twitter account, feel free to do so. But I'll quickly show you here what I'm looking at. So this is again the weekly chart. So you can see here, this was our area. So we've got this offering first. This is our first mark over here, and then our second one. So there we started drawing our trend line, and then moving on to the third one, which confirms the strength of the pattern. And then we had a fourth as well, which is even better. So the more the the candles or the chart tends to hit that consolidation area or that pattern area, the stronger the pattern does get, and the stronger the breakout as well usually is. So you can see we've got 1, 2, 3 on the top area and 4 on the bottom area, and then eventually closing with this big candle below that area, doing the bit of a retracement that we've had here and again here, and also then eventually moving on to make this sort of almost a flag sort of pattern, and then opening with this red candle to the downside. So the next level of support that I will be support I will be looking at is this area over here. So coming back to our chart, I'll show you what level that is. So if it does break past, I mean, we've got smaller stops along the way. We here at 139 or 139 and 0.800 or 800. You can see here it has offered previous support areas, and then also another smaller stop along this area over here, 135.651. And then ultimately our big support area would be this one over here, which is on 126.500. So we might keep an eye on this level as well. So these are all the levels. If it does break past it, we could see potential patterns showing up. I'll quickly show you. Let me just quickly draw this. So the markets are looking very good. So I mean, I'll quickly show you what we're looking at. So I mean, we could move down to this level, see a bit of consolidation, possibly a breakthrough, moving down. Same on this area as well, coming down, and hopefully, you know, we could potentially see a sort of a stop on this, moving to the upside, or obviously stopping along the way on these resistance areas. Or if we do see a break, we could look for a strong break, keeping in mind of this wick as well. Could still offer some support. Sorry, it's a pretty bad line, but you get the idea. So this could offer some support as well, and then hopefully, or you know, could break through. If it does bounce, great, we can look for strong trades to the upside. So I mean, long term, this is looking like a potential good move downwards. This is the GBPJPY. So this is the weekly bar chart. So it is looking good, like I said, for short trades, obviously breaking that. So I hope you guys enjoy that video. A very exciting market this week. It's strange after the ESMA announcements. As you guys know, we've been getting a big influx. So it's been pretty quiet because people are scattering, trying to find brokers. So obviously European guys have been keeping us very busy with your applications. So but it's good for us. And then also with the sort of summer holiday in the States, so we are seeing a slowdown in the market this time of year, looking to go through all the way to December, and then hopefully next year things will start speeding up again. But I mean, even for this quiet time, there are still patterns to trade. There are still very good trades to look for. So it is still quite exciting for us, everyone here on the research team, which is good. I mean, it's keeping us busy. So like I said, hope you guys enjoyed that video. If you did, please give us that thumbs up. Click that subscribe button and also the bell icon so you can get new notifications of whenever we release new videos. Also, if you guys want to contact us, please do so. My contact details will be provided down below in the video description, or you can hop online at blackbullmarkets.com and then click the little green button that says live chat. We'll have a chat with you on there. We are live 24/5, I believe, and we will get back to you on that. Also, if you prefer to use email, please do so. Email us at support@blackbullmarkets.com and we'll get back to you as soon as we can. All right, guys, thanks very much for watching, and from everyone here at Black Bull Markets, enjoy the rest of your week. Safe trading.